In this video, you will hear a first-hand testimony of Pastor and Dr. Carl Sanders, an electronic engineer, inventor, and author who led a team of researchers in the development of the RFID chip. He was shown by the Lord Jesus Christ that this is the mark of the beast, in which the book of Revelation, chapters 13 and 14, gives us much insight on. Seho Song has taken a sermon in which Pastor Sanders used an interpreter and cut out all of the translator's words for those of you who are English speaking. The original video links for soul.
I'm here to share with you is a testimony of where I lived, the people I spent my time with. I was an engineer for 32 years, and that's not important. But what is important is what I have to share with you. Many people have asked me, isn't there some way around this device, this microchip? Could a glove be made with a microchip in it so I could still get food? We have the greatest answer, and that is Jesus Christ. In 1966, I was put on a project. I had been with IBM, and now I was with General Electric. The project was to develop a little microcircuit that would connect the nerve ends on a broken spine back together. This seemed like a good idea to me, and it's something that I would want to be a part of. I was a very zealous engineer. I worked very hard. I worked many long hours. I was a design engineer and used Boolean algebra, Boolean equations to design computer circuits. We were not successful with the young lady with the severed spine. And as time went along, it looked like they were going to close our project down. We had learned many things, but she was not doing well. Much of our research data had been and I did not want anything to do with Christians. Do whatever we could. Not in human beings, not in animals, but to be put in drug shipments to catch drug dealers. They came with a lot of money, and so we were willing to do whatever we could. I want to tell you at this point that I was not a Christian, and I did not want anything to do with Christians. We had developed the first identification device, and it was completed in the early 70s. They came back to us and they said, we want something better than that. And so we said, if you have enough money, we can develop anything. I was not alone there. There were 100 people involved in the project. Some were from General Electric, some from Motorola, some were from the Bell Laboratory, some were from the Boston Medical Center, and some were from Stanford University. My responsibility was project leader, or the senior project engineer. Completed was 0.75 millimeters in diameter, 7 millimeters long. It was the size of 1/4 of a grain of rice. Again, I want to say that I was not a Christian, and there were no Christians there. They said they wanted this to have a power source and be able to emit a signal. And they told us they wanted us to use lithium as a battery source. Lithium's used in watch batteries, it's used in heart pacemaker batteries, it's used in a lot of places. I designed into this microchip a little charging circuit that would charge that battery. This sounds like a lot of technical things coming together, but if you'll bear with me 1 minute, you'll see what God has laid out about this microchip. When we discovered that we needed to be able to charge that battery, I needed a temperature change, a change in temperature, to cause current to flow through that little charging circuit that would charge the battery. So we began to investigate and find out where in the body does the temperature change the most rapidly. We spent over $1 million in taxpayer money, and when the results came back, there was a lot of information. We divided it up amongst 3 teams. and then came back together with that information. It was determined that there were two places in the body that were ideal for the microchip. One was just below the hairline on the forehead. Every mother checks their child's temperature right here. So we could have paid the mothers $1 million and saved I never saw a mother check their child's temperature on their ankle. Always right here. The other place was the hand, the right hand preferred, because most people are right-handed. This didn't...
All right. Shalom, shalom. Peace, Israel. These brothers are Kwan from Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I would like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Recha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and real well. And peace and salutation to the hopeful less scattered abroad. All right, as you can see, from the intro video, man, we get into the RFID chip, which is the MOTB. All right, the mark of the beast is spoken of in the book of Revelation. Okay. Now, see, you have this guy that we opened up with in the video. He spoke. This guy was used to help bring forth prophecy, man. Okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. This guy was used by the government to create this C-hip, okay? And they didn't just let him go once he created his first prototype. It had to be perfect, down to the T to where Yahweh Bashim Yahushua was like, yeah, that's it. All right, that's gonna be it, okay? Ultimately, it played out on the earth, where Esau approved, but we know it came down from the spirit and power to the spirit and power of Bashim Yahushua, okay? But this just goes to show you, man, they want to make you humans, they want to make humans Bluetooth humans now, man. They want you to be able to connect to the internet of all things, and they want to be able to have control over you, okay? The same way how you have a Bluetooth device, okay? You can connect, you can disconnect, okay? You can see its location. You can do find, like how you have an iPhone, you do find my device or find my iPhone, okay? That's what Esau is going to be able to do to you, okay? But now the Esau, he'll have the power, okay? If he can't locate you and you're not doing what he wants you to do, all right, he can just press a button, and you see him break open, and that I forgot the I believe it's Luciferian or something. It's something along that lines of that sort. But it's in that C-hip, and when they press a button, it breaks open and releases into your bloodstream, and it kills you. All right. So I want to jump into this in Revelation, okay, to grab the point, because this man even, he some of the words he said, he spit prophecy. All right, talking about certain key points on where, the C-hip would be able to receive energy from. All right, with your hand on your forehead, but we're gonna get into it. Revelation 13 and 9. I'm gonna start at verse. Matter of fact, Salak. I'm going to start at verse 12. Revelation 13 and 12 says, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And we know America is just Rome all over again, man. All right. This is Rome 2.0. All right. Says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth and the side of man. This going, this wickedness of Esau. Esau dropped the atom bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Okay, so you got this man. He's able to make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of man. And when Esau did that, the whole world seen that, man. The whole world stood in fear. Says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, they that should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Right? We know this is Rome 2.0. Babylon is Rome revived. Okay. When it says, and deceiving them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay. We know Esau have left hand power. Obviously, it was granted from the Heavenly Father. Okay, but it's only appointed to a certain time. Says, saying to them that dwell on the earth, they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. All right. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as was many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, going into this new world order. Okay, that's how you gonna make a that's how you gonna get people. Salakia, something distracted me, but this is the new world order they're speaking about, man. Okay, and it says he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, how does Esau have power to give life unto the image of the beast? All right, he's going to do this by way of pushing forward his new world order. Okay, if you know about the Georgia Guidestones that were just destroyed, okay, you should look into that too. But it goes in to tell you how Esau plans to decrease the population by under, what is it? What's 500 million, I believe? Matter of fact, let me grab it. So be accurate with it. And this is something that you could look up too. Georgia Guidestones. Okay, this is something you can look up too, and they just recently look. It says permanent. Hey man, call all your Habashimi Habashai. I just searched up Georgia Guidestones again, about to go into it, and it says permanently closed. Okay, now they had these stones up for years, showing you the plans that they have. Okay, showing you what Esau wants to do with population, and they want to decrease the population under 500 million. Okay. So let me grab this, and you can look up Georgia Guidestones. Okay, they literally just destroyed these things because Esau's now about to act on the things that were on these stones. They're not about to bring the words off these stones, man. They're about to act it out. Well, they're not about to. They're already doing it. Okay. I'm gonna grab a clear enough picture. Let me see if it'll load up. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Salakia. But, boom, we found it. It says, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Okay? So that's their goal, man. And you got to think, it's 8.7 billion people alive on the earth, man. If you want to release under 500 million, I'm grabbing this. 7.88 billion people are on the earth, as shown in 2020. No, Slug, this is more up to date. In 2023, it's around 804 billion people on the earth. Okay. So let me grab this. Just to show you a wide spectrum of how diabolical this devil is. Okay, if it's 8 billion people within this earth, man. Okay, and if this devil brings the balance, the balance of people down to under 500 million, this devil has to kill 7,999,500,000 people, man. Okay, and I don't know about y'all, but that sounds pretty damn demonic to me. You want to kill over 7 billion people. Okay, the point is, this devil's about to kill over 7 billion people. This devil's about to destroy this whole earth. Okay, pushing this NWO. But the point is to let you know that the RFID chip is the MOTB, and it's about to be established very soon. Okay, and the world is going to change because of that, drastically. And you see now banks are crashing. Okay, and if you haven't paid attention or caught on, all right, your own government is failing you. Okay, they're trying to kill you. And as this own guy said, it's coming out the words of the devil himself, Esau himself. All right, the government used him to create this thing. All right, and it had to be created so precisely to be exactly what they wanted. Exactly what they wanted. Really. All right. Back in Revelation 13 and 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, which is New World Order, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right. And there's gonna be a lot of people who are not gonna be down with this. A lot of people who are in their right mind, and especially those who are after the heart of your Habashimi Habashai. Okay. A lot of people are gonna be killed behind this, man. Okay. Even the Lord said himself, he have reserved him 7,000 men who shall not bow the knee to Baal. Okay. Who is not gonna bow down to this beast system, who's not gonna bow down to Satan. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? And we see that this devil, he's going to set it up to where you're not going to be able to buy or sell no matter where you are. Okay, no matter who you are, old, young, no matter what, you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have this. Okay? It says he causes all, meaning everyone. Okay, so if you still trusting in Egypt around this time, all right, Egypt is gonna be your you know, that's who you're gonna have to run to in them towns, man. All right. I'm gonna trust in Egypt instead of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The Lord gonna leave you there. It says that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? You're not gonna be able. You're gonna be an outcast of society unless you have this thing, man. Simply put. It says, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, ultimately going into 666. You know, and that's also on the universal barcode. You know, on the barcode you have 666 with the 3 distinct dark lines are all, they come back as 666. You know, but I want to grab this before I jump into this chapter 14, because like we said, all right, this devil's only gonna get those that believe on him. This devil's only gonna get those that trust in him. Okay, because the Lord already said he has men that's not gonna bow the knee to Baal. So it's gotta be somebody who's gonna bow the knee. Okay, Isaiah 31:1. Woe, which means destruction, to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. All right, woe, which means destruction. So destruction unto you who are gonna run down to Babylon when the banks crash. Okay, woe, which means destruction to you who are gonna run down to Esau, Edom for help. Okay, and because you don't even consider the Lord. So the Lord said destruction unto you, man. You don't even consider the Lord. You don't even think, hey, you know, well, how would the Lord feel about this? How the Lord, you know, you don't even stop and consider. You trusting in America and Babylon because they got an army, a U.S. military, and America this, America that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but what? It says, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Right? You're not looking for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You're not looking for salvation. You're looking for, man. When can I go out? When is the next time I can go out? When's the next time I can party? All right. When the next time I can just do what the government tell me and be willing to just go on to be a nigga all my life? Okay. It says, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So you rather trust in Esau, Edom, and this society and oppression than to seek the Lord. Seek the Lord who could save you. Okay? Man. This goes straight, man. This devil is about to come down with the thing, man. Okay? The RFID chip is the MOTB, and it will be established very soon, within the coming days. Okay? Revelation 14, and I'm going to start at verse... Let me just start at verse 9. Revelation 14 and 9, grab the point, we'll end it off here. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Right, and you see how to the TD scriptures are, man. Because that man, the Esau Edom himself even went into and said it, how the best conduction points are on your forehead or in your hand. Okay? And when a mother checks your temperature, what they do? They check your forehead or your hand. You know, they'll grab you. How you feel? Or you're hot. Okay? This just goes to show you, man, the Lord does not slack, you know, as far as prophecy, man. The Lord has always been true to his word. So the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. Okay, you're gonna receive righteous judgment. Okay, the judgment that comes upon you, whether it be a fire or however the Lord destroy you, that's gonna be righteous. All right, that's righteous anger. Indignation is righteous anger. So that means you deserve that. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. You're gonna be burnt before Yahweh Shem Yahushua and all the hosts of heavens, man. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who will worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Now, right, you even understand, just because I understand this too, just because you take this thing doesn't mean you're just going to be able to live your life, go out freely how you were, you know. No. This devil's going to be able to control you, and if you don't do what he wants you to do, boop, press his button, turn him off, now you're dead. Okay? He got you like a cyborg, just dead, gone. All right? You don't want that for yourself. You don't want to be a Bluetooth human that can be controllable. Okay? Esau gonna hit you with the find my human. Find my human. Alright, but that I like to give our Yahweh Tazar, you know, the point was made. I like to give our glory on our praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone teach you well. And peace and salutations to Hover Let's Get Abroad. Till next time I do say, Shalom and a Bible ball soon.